Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Obscure Angel PT, and for today what we have in here, it is a Generation Zero. It is a new game from Avalanche, the developers of Just Cause series and Mad Max. So this is a new project. It is mostly a cooperative game, but unfortunately for benchmark you will only see kind of a solo gameplay, which doesn't really represent the fun that you can have with this game. Well, if you play alone, you probably won't be having any fun at all. But let's start with the settings. I'm playing at 1080p with dynamic resolution, which means that when the game will go under 30 frames per second, it drops the internal resolution. For the rest of the settings, I'm using my custom median settings, where I do use screen space and bit occlusion and also TAA, and disable global illumination and motion blur, because the motion blur in this game, it is really weird, just like Just Cause 4. So this game asks for an E5 CPU with 8 gigs of RAM and an HD 7870. This is the minimum requirements, and we are actually playing with a 7850 and having above 30 frames per second. So with the custom median settings, I got an average of 32 frames per second and the 1% of 29. The median settings provides more or less the same experience, but if you decide to go with the high settings, the performance will be awful. The low settings provides an experience above 30 frames per second, but I miss some of the effects. But what I have to say about this game, the good thing is that the low settings are not, it is not actually the minimum you can go for. The low settings uses a lot of stuff at median, and you still can enjoy volumetric lighting and screen space reflections even with the low settings. So if you are having troubles to play this game, even at low settings, you have a lot of stuff that you can drop. So now a little bit about the game. So the game itself, well, most of the people are not really convinced about this game. Critics have been giving kind of bad scores to this game, and I kind of agree, because first of all, this is a cooperative game. This is a game that you really need to play with a friend or something to have some fun with it, and it is just some fun. The world, it is huge, but you know, the objectives and what you will be doing throughout the game will be mostly the same. Don't get me wrong, the graphics are amazing and the atmosphere, it is great, but some of the stuff sometimes doesn't seem to work. For example, the stealth, it is a little bit weird. It doesn't matter if you are hiding behind the bushes or not, or if the robot, it is looking to you or not. It seems that sometimes it works and some other times it doesn't. It seems that this game requires a lot of fixes. Other things that I noticed about this game is that it lacks a lot of content. It seems like an early access game that it's just starting now, and that it needs content. So I'm not really sure what plans Avalanche have for this game, but since they didn't communicate any updates or stuff like this, adding content to the game, I'm not really sure if it is a good idea to buy this game or not. Alright, but in case you are interested, you can buy this game for around $34.99 by the time of the video through Steam, which is actually a very good price. So I believe that Avalanche knows exactly that they don't have in here a great game, probably because of the lack of content. This seems mostly just an experience that they are making, but in case you want to get it a little bit more cheaper, you can get the game through Kinguin for around 27 euros. It is a 7 euro discount. I'm not sure if it works for you or not, but in case you are interested, the links are on the description for both Kinguin and Steam. And if you decide to buy through Kinguin, you will be supporting the channel, giving us the possibility to deliver more videos with much more games, alright? So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Generation Zero. Hope you can enjoy the rest of the video. I will have some gameplay, a little bit boring gameplay, but you can stay with it if you want to see a little bit more about the scenario and the sun rising and a lot of volumetric lighting. Stay with the video, alright? So guys, that's all. Thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.